Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another haul for you. Today is going to be an AliExpress haul, and I will also start this video with please don't mind my son in the background. He's chattering away to himself. He is playing and having a great time, but he's not exactly the best at being quiet. He's just over 2 years old, so he's sort of got his own agenda. I am trying to get this done as quickly as I can because I've got a lot of stuff here. I've got more stuff coming and I don't want to get so far behind that I've got a 30-minute video for you guys. And I also really want to get to using some of this stuff. So I want to show you guys what I got first and then I can start using it. So all of the stuff I got on AliExpress, most of it is pretty generic stuff, as I don't like getting stamps and that kind of thing on AliExpress because I find that most of them are illegally infringed upon other people's stuff. Not illegally infringed, but a lot of them are copied from Lawn Fawn or other big stamp arts companies, so I don't like supporting that aspect of it. But some of the stuff on AliExpress that's generic, I find I can get a really good deal on it, and I'm really happy to do so. So what I started with was some embossing folders. I have been going embossing crazy lately. I got my little embossing machine, my little Sizzix hand crank thing, and I just have been looking for any and all reasons that I can to emboss things. And I didn't have that many embossing folders. And I have all these ideas and I make these cards and oh, this would look really great if I had a polka dot embossing folder for the background, or I had this and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so I found a whole bunch of them on AliExpress that I love and that were really great deals. So I'm gonna share those with you today. First one that I got was this one. It's like a fish scales one, which I really, really like. I thought that would look really cute on the back of a mermaid card, or even like a fishing like Father's Day card. I thought that'd be cool. The other thing I thought this would be really cool is you could turn it on its side and put some fish in there and emboss those, or like you could cut out, say, the fish body in like an orange color and then use a red color over top of it for like some like a scaled embossed area if you wanted to do some like paper pieces. I thought that would be really cute. The other option would be to use it like this and use it as a roof. Last year I made little gingerbread houses out of paper gingerbread houses to store some little gifts in, and this would have been amazing to use the pieces for the roof, and after my Cricut cut them out, run them through the embosser and emboss this on it. I think that would have looked so cute. So if I make any more this year, I'm definitely going to be using that for this. Yeah, a lot of cute little different ideas that you could have done with this one, so I'm really liking this one. And I like the ones that are kind of versatile, like more of a pattern like this that kind of will fit for anything. Next one is not quite stylish like that, but this one is leaves. I really like this one. I'm loving these Monstera leaves and this kind of like tropical vibe. We're heading into winter here in Canada and it's about to be very cold. So I'm just gathering as many tropical things as I can to live vicariously through others who do not have to suffer the cold that we do here in Canada. But I love this one. Thought this would be really cute for a lot of different cards. Kind of a safari card, you could do it. You could do a nice like summery themed card, a tropical. Anyways, tons of options for this one, and it's kind of nice because you could turn it either way. It's not one that has a specific up or down direction. I really, really love this. Next one I got was this lace pattern one. I hate it when they stick the stickers on the front because I like to keep the bags. But anyways, this was a lace one. Sorry, and I've totally forgotten to say, all of these were less than $2 a piece. I don't have the exact pricing just because it would take me forever to go through all of my AliExpress. The most expensive embossing folder that I bought was like $1.78 Canadian. Most of them are not less than $1, so they're in between $1 and $2, which still I think is pretty affordable for what I'm getting, and they're really great. They're good quality. I've never had any issues with any of them. So this one's a really pretty like lace one. This one again, you could turn either way. Thought this would be really cute, even if you did like the top part of the card and then cut out this like fussy cut around the edge of the embossing and then had the back of the card kind of visible through it and the front to have this edge on it. I thought that'd be so pretty. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. This would be really cute as well on like a I've seen people do stamping with embossing folders, so this would be really cute if you could figure out a way to stamp with this, I would love to try that. And then you could color in the little pieces. It would look like maybe like a stained glass. So I thought that would be really pretty. I've also got a few weddings coming up, and I think this would look really nice on like an all white card with this embossed. Anyways, that I thought would be really pretty as well. Next one that I got is a wood grain. I've been looking for a wood grain one for a long time. This is the first one that I'm thinking I might have some issues with. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but the plastic, look at how thin this one is versus that one. The plastic on this one is like warped out. So I don't know if maybe it'll just take a few times running it through the embossing machine to get it to flatten out, but it's kind of warped. So I'm hoping that that will flatten out. But really nice wood grains would be really nice for like a Father's Day card or like a men's card or even like an outdoor theme card with some like deer or something. I think it's really cute. Love that. That's what I got. Polka dots. Polka dots I think are cute for anything. You could polka dot like some embossing onto little elements that you have, or you could just do it as a background. Another really versatile item. And I actually think that's it for embossing folders that I got. So I got the 5 embossing folders, again, less than $1 a piece, and I'm really happy with them. I've already got like 1,000,001 ideas that I want to do with them. And again, I really hate when they put the stickers on the front, because I do like to, not that these matter so much, but I do like to store them in plastic just because it makes me feel like it keeps them, not that it matters if they get dust free. Maybe I'm just crazy. It's possible. I'm probably just crazy, but in any case, this is that lace one there. So you can see there are some flaws in the like printing around the edge here, but the inside looks great. I see no issues at all with the inside. It looks really cool, so I'm pretty excited to use this one. Let's see if I can get it back into the bag here. So yeah, those are all the embossing folders that I got. Next thing that I kind of really like getting also on AliExpress is these like stencils. This is a really cute one that I got, and I plan to use this one, or I don't know what, but I thought this would be really nice to use with like over top of an alcohol background, or you could kind of resist it. You could use some masking fluid where this is, or you could trace in there, or you could do some like distress oxide inks. I don't have any, but if you did, you could oxide ink over top of this, and then you would have this really cool pattern with like an ombre. I thought that was really cool. Or even like spray painting things. Anyways, these are really cute. I think I got this one for 25 cents, so I'm really not going to complain about that. I've gotten a bunch of them that are on their way. I've got like a nice wood grain one, which I'm going to have a wood grain here, but it's kind of a different idea. So it's just nice to have these little stencils, and you can even just take out some of the little areas and do like a border or something. Love the stencils. Really cute idea for a lot of different things. I think that's the only stencil that I got this round. Next thing that I got, kind of move into the sewing thingies. I got this tassel border. It's so cute. I love it so much. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, so I kind of have no idea now what I'm going to do with it, but it is really cute. This was like one of the first things that I bought on AliExpress, and I didn't know to read all of the reviews sometimes for some of the sizing. Going back, I did see a lot of reviews saying that it was a bigger pom-pom. So I mean, it doesn't work so well for cards, but might be cute for something else. And this was 50 cents Canadian. So next kind of sewing notion-y things that I got were these laces. I really like getting laces. I think I've said it before a million times in like eBay hauls, but this lace is really pretty. It's this exact same lace that everybody sells, but it comes in like a bazillion different colors. So this time I got a gray, a purple, and a mint, because I really love mint, and the purple I thought was gorgeous, and I don't have a gray, and I thought that would be nice. And I actually just made a set of cards for a family member's like thank you cards for after their wedding, and I was looking forever for either a burgundy lace or a gray lace, and I couldn't find one. And then now I found one. Now that and sorry, I actually have a blue as well because I thought this blue was really pretty. So there's some more laces. These add really nice detail to like cards that make it just a little bit fancier. Anyways, there's always something I can find to do with lace, because why the heck not? The other one I got, again, was a little bit of a disappointment because it was smaller than I thought it was, but it's still really nice. It's like a white lace. I think I got 2 yards of it, and this was 50 cents. So again, less than $1, and I don't need a ton of it. And again, I know where I can get it if I need it again. There's 100 million different kinds of lace on AliExpress, so I only need a small amount, and I'm not storing a whole bunch of it if I never find something to do with it. Next stuff that I got, and I have tons more coming, was sequins. I've been obsessed with sequins lately. So I got some really cute, these ones are flowers, and I kind of really love this color selection, this color scheme. I don't know what to call it. They had a ton of different options of color schemes. So this is a 20-gram bag. And that's the other thing I find I have to look for on AliExpress when I'm buying sequins, is to check the bag size. They have a lot of sequins on there that are for nail art, and they're really gorgeous, but they come in 5-gram bags because they're meant to just put on your nails. So they're not meant to have like a larger quantity of them. So this one is a 20-gram bag. So if you assume half of that's 10 and then half of that is 5, so you get like this many, say. So I mean, it's still not a terrible amount, but in a lot of times they're the same price as the same size as this bag. So this bag is $1.15 and Canadian, free shipping as always on AliExpress. I never buy anything with shipping on AliExpress because I can typically find the same exact thing with no shipping costs, so I just do the no shipping. But there's some iridescent ones in there which are really gorgeous. This I thought would be awesome for a shaker card, and there's a pretty decent number of them, and there's a lot of suppliers giving out, like, selling the same kind of sequin, so I don't foresee a problem ordering more in case I find that I use this one a lot. But again, I like to have some variety. The next one that I got, again, was a 20-gram bag, slightly different bag, but this one is adorable little flamingos, and I am absolutely obsessed. I've got a bunch of like little flamingo stickers that I bought and some flamingo washi tape and flamingo paper, so I'm gonna make a really cute shaker card, I think, with all the flamingos on it. But I've been waiting for these to come in. So this was $1.50, so it was a little bit more expensive than this one, but it is a bigger sequin in comparison. Like, the sequins are bigger, and it is like a, I don't know, a trickier, more intricate shape. As you can see, it's a flamingo. So this one actually came in a ton of different colors as well. There were pink ones, purple ones, blue ones, green ones, like every color you can imagine, but I went with the standard pink. Again, there was a lot of places on AliExpress selling them, so if for some reason I foresee myself needing every single color of flamingo sequin, I know where to get it. Kind of on the same wavelength as sequins is brads. I also really love brads. I don't use them too much because I find I had to buy big packages of like single colors, and they were not expensive, but pretty expensive. So I found these, which I thought were adorable. There's 25 pieces in a bag, and they're those like Monstera leaves, very tropical, very summery, and they're really cute. Like, you can see they are a brad. So I paid $1 for this bag, or $1.15 I think was for this bag. I thought this would be really cute with a card with these, just saying. So you don't get as many as you would get at Michael's, but I've also never seen leaf-shaped ones. And whenever I see them at Michael's, they're like $7 to $13 for a little box. So I kind of like having a lot of different little options of fun little things to add on. So I'd rather have more kind of like fun shapes in different shapes, but not maybe have as many of them. And then I'm spending the same amount of money maybe, but I've got a lot more variety. So I'm liking really buying these on AliExpress. I've got a few more of these kinds of things coming. One with like flowers that were really cute. And then I saw some really cute like Christmas tree ones, which I wish I had ordered because they would be really adorable for some like gift tags and stuff. But in any case, I got these ones already and I'm super excited to use those. The last thing that I've kind of gone crazy with on AliExpress is dies. And again, this kind of falls under the same thing for me as the stamp sets. The stamp sets I find a lot of the time are copyrighted, and I don't like purchasing those online. And the dies are sort of under the same realm, I believe. A lot of them come with a stamp set option, or you can get them separate. When I'm purchasing die sets, die cuts on AliExpress, I normally just get the ones that look kind of generic, if that makes sense. I'm not taking one that's specific to somebody's stamp set or design, because that doesn't feel right to me. Again, I'm probably still not right in purchasing any die sets from AliExpress. That being said though, I have done it, so I will show you what I've got. The first one I got is this one, and it's basically just a brick. Just bricks. And I thought that it was super cute. It'd be really cute for like a background, or again, that gingerbread house. Throw some bricks on there. That would be really cute. So I got this one. This one was 78 cents. It's not particularly big, which is all right with me because most likely I'd be using it for cards. It actually is, what are we at here? About 3 inches by 3.5 inches, say. So it's not huge, but it would fit nicely onto a card, or for those like gingerbread houses. It'd be really cute. So that is the die set for that one, or not die set, the die cut for that one. The next one that I got is this one, which is kind of a nice background one with Halloween coming up. I thought this was kind of spider webby without looking too spider webby, if that makes sense. So this is what that looks like. Throw some little spiders on there. I thought that would be really cute. Do this matted onto something else. Do this in a black, matted onto something, maybe in a glitter, and then do this in like a glitter and mat it onto black, and then, or another white, or put some spiders on there, and then like a little sentiment across. That'd be super cute. So a couple ideas for that. It also kind of would be neat as like the inside of like a window on something, and like kind of stained glass, and you could color in the spaces on the back, or do like an ombre piece of paper and then overlay this over top with a black. That would be really cool as well. So I've got a couple ideas for that one as well. Next one that I got, again, is kind of generic-y. I'll be honest, I have no idea what these are supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be flowers, and this is kind of diamonds. This is the first one that I've kind of been disappointed about. When I purchased this online, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. Again, it's like this. The way that it was displayed online was like the whole corner of a card, like a regular size greeting card, which like this was the top of the card and this was the bottom corner of the card, which absolutely does not line up at all. So this is 3 inches by like 1.5 inches. So I mean, you could still put it in the corner of a card. It just doesn't take up as much space as I thought it was. This looked like when they showed it on their pictures, they had an example of a card and it was like half of this. So it's probably that this is a knockoff of somebody else's. In any case, it also looked like it was honeycomb, which it absolutely is not. It is very clearly diamonds. I'm sure I can find something to do with that. Even if you die cut out the corner of a card, I think that would be cute. Anyways, this one I think is supposed to be some sort of a flower. I don't totally understand it. So this one kind of was a bust for me. I'll probably find something that I can use with it, and if I don't, I will donate it. This one was $1. So some of these ones here were like, some of the die cuts I've got before were like 50 cents. And when they came and they were kind of smaller, I was like, okay, well, I get it. Like, it was only 50 cents. You kind of get what you pay for. This one, I mean, still, I didn't pay as much as a regular die cut set, but it was $1, so I was paying more than some of the other ones that I got that were smaller, and I kind of was expecting something a little bit bigger, but I'm sure it's something in the description that I just have missed and ignored, so I'm not going to fault anybody for that, and in any case, it's $1. So, the next one that I got is some words that I thought were really cute. It says, hello, welcome baby, thank you, with sympathy and thinking of you. They're kind of hard to see because they're cursive, but I thought these would be really cute. They are pretty big actually as well. So they're roughly like 5.5 inches long. So these, you could easily cut off the little ends here and you don't have that to deal with. And then, yeah, you could cut off the ends and then you just have the word. Or you could leave the words on there a little bit longer. So anyways, these I thought were really, really cute. So I'm excited to use those for some cards. Next is this little border die, which I thought was really cute as well. Some little flowers and little things like that. I thought this would be cute. Again, with like you could do like a picket fence behind it and some flowers behind the picket fence and have this kind of like viney stuff, like looking like it's crawling up the picket fence. I thought that would be cute. The other border one that I got was this one. Again, this is another one that I was kind of disappointed by. It's not incredibly tiny, like it's 4 inches long, but when I purchased it, it looked like it was going to be a lot longer, kind of like it would cover the whole edge of a card, which it will not do, but that's all right. And the last couple things that I got, this was another thing where I definitely screwed up. I thought this was a die cut. It is absolutely not. So I paid $1 for this, and it is one single just piece of metal. I think it's for jewelry making. So I definitely screwed up, but I mean, it's pretty. I'm sure I could find something to do with it in my life, but for $1, and it's one really thin piece of metal, that is not a die cut. So I don't know if they screwed up or if I screwed up, but when the package came, it actually did say on the package that it was a die cut, and it's not. So I don't know. But when I went back and I looked, it does say filigree, so I don't know if that's how they had it classified when I looked up die cut, that they had written die cut somewhere in the description and it just came up. I don't know. That is, I'm sure, totally my fault. So I'm not opening any disputes over $1, but I will absolutely be more careful when I'm looking at stuff like this. And again, like I said, I haven't really shopped at AliExpress before. I have seen AliExpress a few times, like in my life, and I have seen other people shopping there, but I never realized that you could get stuff pretty like this inexpensively. So I was really excited when I did find that out, and I've kind of just gone crazy since. I have not stopped. I started and it has been a absolute like life suck for me. I sit at work and I do it on my break and I'm just like picking things, and I think I have like 100 things in my cart right now. And then every couple days I just like throw things into my cart, not even like necessarily with the intention of buying them, just kind of saving them, because I put them in the wish list and then I never look at the wish list. So I just throw everything into my cart, and then I get a notification that says, oh, this thing is now on sale, and I'm like, oh wow, and then I'm just buying stuff like crazy, especially these sequins. Last couple days I've been buying sequins like mad. I've also been buying washi tape like crazy from AliExpress, like crazy, and it's the same sort of deal as eBay. There is a pretty long wait time for it. So this stuff, I'm actually honestly surprised that I got most of it so quick. Like these die cuts of the words, I ordered maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm in Canada and typically stuff takes forever to get here, and I've received these within 2 weeks. A lot of this stuff I ordered at the beginning of September, and we're just about halfway through October. So like maybe a month and a half. But I also have been holding on to a lot of this stuff for a couple of weeks while more came in. I didn't want to just do a haul with one thing because it's not really a haul. That's just, hey, I ordered one thing at AliExpress. So, oh, and I have another thing that I ordered. That was another fail for me. I don't know what I was thinking. I think this was, again, one of the first purchases that I made. But I got one single lace butterfly and 4 little bows. I think this was a quantity item that I did not check the quantity sufficiently for. And it looked as though there were more coming, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Oh, there's not even 4 bows. There's 3 bows in there. So I paid $1 for this. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find something to do with it, but again, stuff like this, I don't know. Just, anyways, I was kind of stupid, and it was probably in my stupor and my such excitement for finding AliExpress things that I just bought it and wasn't really thinking. That being said, I am much smarter now. I have purchased a lot more stuff on AliExpress. I have a lot more stuff coming. I don't really order a couple things every time I do order stuff. Most of the stuff, again, is never more than $1 or $2, like per item. And I've got a lot more stuff coming. I think I probably have about 30 packages coming, which is absurd to me, but it's gonna keep my mailbox busy, that's for sure. So I'm really excited about that. In any case, I am so happy to have shared all of this with you. I am so happy to get started with some of this now. I have a bunch of little ideas for this. If you have some more ideas for this stuff, just let me know, because I would love to hear what you guys think. Some other stuff that you get on AliExpress, let me know, because I started looking at sequins, and then I found the lace, and then I found the die cuts, and then I found the embossing folders and the stencils, and now I found pens, and I just there's no stopping me now. I'm just buying everything. So, I mean, I might as well have help about buying the best stuff, right? So if you find something that you think is particularly neat, or that you always buy on AliExpress, or you get exclusively on AliExpress, whatever, just let me know, because I'm super eager to find more things to buy on AliExpress, because I'm obsessed. In any case, thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to see more of my videos, you can hit the top right corner there. You can also hit that subscribe button so that you know every single time I add a new video. And you can be along for all my shopping journeys, because I obviously have a shopping problem. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.